beautiful, beautiful evening after the rain. Guys, we are in one of my favorite neighborhoods. People do TikTok videos over there. One of my favorite spots, but I'm gonna go up on the main street. We can maybe turn away, but let's keep it busier with this street. This is Troitsky Prospect, Trinity Street. Welcome everybody to Russia. Hello Drops. First comment of the day, congrats. And look at this. So atmospheric. I love this place. I'm gonna go all the way closer to into the city center. And I am Igor in Russia, foreigner from European Union country in Russia, my friends. And this is Trinity Church. Could I maybe guys, could I maybe just go in for once? Hold up. Let's try it. Ah, we're gonna pass over there. Let's think about it. I haven't been inside for maybe 3 years, and I actually love this place. This is from the outside, just because it's also in this neighborhood. This is one of my favorite places, not the favorite, but one of my favorite cathedrals in St. Petersburg. It just feels like my own. Oh, Drops. But where do you live now? Latvia, yes. Yes, very cheap shop. This is like a budget shop. Very, very cheap. Anyways, here we go. Look at this beauty right here. This is St. Petersburg for you guys. Ah, Spain. That is cool. When did you move out? If you're a younger person, probably back then when everybody left in 2008. Is it raining? It was raining, guys. It was, but not anymore. I believe the church is possibly closed. Well, Cathedral. It's shining, right? It's clean. Shining. Hello, Barley Blair. Now I can see the numbers, so thank you for your help in the previous live streams. It's very important for, to be able to understand. So, like, where is this going? There's like a babushka on the floor. No, it's a person. He's praying. That's police. Police car. Wait, Brazil. Hello, Paulo. Boa tarde. Buenas tardes. From Netherlands and England. Animation to Russia for further studies and videos like those are really cool. Thank you, Mushki. Russia is a great place to study, and of course bigger cities have, Moscow, St. Petersburg have a lot of great opportunities, but going elsewhere gives you a whole totally different. For example, I made a video, I visited Chuvash State what is it? Chuvash State University. It's on my channel. And geography and some other stuff, so it's interesting. Go check it out. It's on my Chuvash video. It's the video with some kids in the video, in the thumbnail. Not too deep though, but yeah, I visited it. The campus looked awesome. So there's a lot of options, of course. And look at this beauty, guys. Look at this. That is so beautiful. I think I remember that this place here had some bad internet, I remember. Everybody join the chat, push like. Trinity Cosmetics. This is an old. Oh, you got the second floor, guys. On the second floor, there's a sports gym. That's a place I should visit definitely. Again, but I'm busy filming. I give them all for the videos. It's a British summer, as the writers and poets used to say. Yeah. By the way, it's similar to what they say about St. Petersburg weather. Seriously, it sounds very familiar. Milo skiing the steaming water, guys. Look at this beauty one more time. This is St. Petersburg, guys. It's Milo skiing Cathedral, Trinity, not theater, Cathedral. Trinity Cathedral of Izmail. What is funny, guys, is that my favorite district in Moscow so far is Izmailovo as well. That is really interesting fact. Clean city indeed. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go on this street, even though my favorite streets over there, they're very quiet, clean, etc. I like the atmosphere, it's the most important thing to me. I think here you're gonna get a little bit more. Oh, Belarus. See ya. Rarely I get people from Belarus watching my streams, by the way. That's really rare. Everybody join the live stream. Here we go. What do you do for fun? Well, for me, fun, because I live in Finland, I live outside Russia. I never lived in Russia. So far, I wanted to move. Check it out, by the way, this thing here. That's a cafe shop. Coffee? And so for me, fun is just being in the city, being amongst Russians, Russian language, Russian culture, history, places. And but for fun, like literally in St. Petersburg, I haven't gone anywhere because I'm always alone. But I have been to theaters, museums, events, restaurants. For fun, I would say me personally, I'm not a typical tourist. I'm not a typical tourist at all. I would say typical thing, most fun for me is exploring and finding new places and new gems of the city, whatever that city may be in Russia. That's what I love the most. And also, yeah, that's what I would say. Russian new trams released last year. California in the house. But yeah, but I can also tell you that anything that you like to do for fun while traveling, you can do it here in a very good price and for very good quality, meaning restaurants, theaters, ballet, performances, concerts, ice hockey game. By the way, I like to go to ice hockey game, football game. You're able to see so much. What else? Circus, if you like that. So yeah, that's what you can do. And also you can explore other cities. St. Petersburg, there's a low, so Viborg is 1 hour away. Moscow is 4 hours away. So everything is very close. Even though technically you don't need to leave St. Petersburg to see. You can enjoy here for the rest of your life. You're gonna keep finding new stuff. That's what I've noticed. I've been coming here for 6.5 years. Basically every month, or even more. Greetings from Croatia. Lamont. The food is awesome, guys. I don't do live streams with food because, first of all, I don't like watching people eat. But the food in St. Petersburg and Moscow, and well, in general, but let's say since we're in St. Petersburg, this is the capital of culture and cuisine. The food is great in Russia. Traditional food, you can find Russian restaurants, but you can find any country restaurants with the great quality here. But traditional food, very good. But for very traditional and super cheap, you can go to Stolovaya, guys. I think we might pass some Stolovayas here. Stolovaya, it means canteen. And canteen is what you call it? Left. That's something from the Soviet times. So that's the way workers used to eat. Basically like, but here it's open throughout the day, since early morning all the way to late evening. So you can go and eat Russian Olivier salads or mashed potatoes, chicken, all sorts of things for a very low price. Nowadays the prices have gone a little bit up. I'd say the current price is maybe, well, you can get your stomach, a man can get his stomach full for around, let's say $3-4 little drink included, let's say mors, for $4. It used to be maybe 20%, 25% less back in the day. Guys, any food. St. Petersburg is just a great place to eat. Great place to eat. You can go do fine dining, or you can do like tasty food, Georgian, Japanese, seafood, or etc. For sure. Welcome everybody to the channel, my friends. Where are you from? I'm from Finland. I was born in Latvia, but I've lived all my life in Finland. And I love this place. This is something that feels like home. Since the first day I arrived to St. Petersburg, 2016, my friends. I'm from Finland, guys. Subscribe to my channel. I have filmed Russia more than anybody else, 4,000 videos almost. On this channel alone, I have 2 other channels, but this is my main channel, main product. Alright guys, we are in Technological Institute and it's getting busy. Let's go around the corner. Tons of people. This is a big center. There's a really nice Stolovaya right here, but we won't be going there. I don't know what I ate today, by the way. This place over here is my favorite neighborhood. Go forward. Какая улица? Но это именно, это Ленинский проспект, кажется, да? Кажется, да. Ленинский проспект, и мы пойдем по, сейчас скажу по какой, забыл, в сторону Невского, оттуда. Look at this, guys. After the rain, it's super shiny. So this is a metro station, Technological Institute. Да, был дождик весь день. Alright, here we go. Or московский, подожди, Ленинский, да. Ленинский, тот, который идет до... Блин. Anyway, this is the one, the road that leads all the way to on the blue line, all the way south. This is live stream from the great city of St. Petersburg, Russia, and I'm a foreigner traveling to Russia, showing you what it's like in reality. Hold up. Everybody join the chat, join the live stream. I would love to go to the south of the city, but I have to wake up tomorrow a little bit earlier to do so. I love exploring and walking different places in St. Petersburg. I just love it. My favorite thing in the world. Yes, architecture is splendid. Over there is Fontanka River. We're gonna go like this. Nice moves. So guys, yes, the metro station. Exit. Hello, Adelaide. Hello, everybody. You can see Russian flowers everywhere, guys. That's one thing that is very often open 24 hours. You know, tobacco, vaping. What did you do? All right, should I go over there? We can stay on this side. So this is university, I believe, and beautiful architecture. I'll buy later, guys, and if you want me to buy, you can also use super chat for me to buy. That's a nice thing to do, not necessarily, but nice thing to do. I would like to buy a French dog, which is like a, not now, guys. We won't be breaking a good start of the live stream with shopping. I'll do it later, but yeah, you can use super chat to support and to make a request, or just to, or usually just leave a comment or a question. Okay. Hello, Hala from Chicago. What's up with you? Must be cold. Actually, it's not cold right now because thankfully I'm not wet. Check it out, this is Magazin Koreyski. This is Korean food. Little kiosk, not kiosk, little restaurant. Guys, join the chat where you're watching. We are walking towards, well, there's quite a long way to go there, but we're walking towards city center. The city center, this is quite central district though, but we're pretty far. So we're able to see a lot of different things of this beautiful city. Ivan Drago, yes. Hello, India. Have fun, be safe. Thank you. Russia is safe, guys. Miss Asi, new member. Yes, totally agree. By the way, as a member, you'll see a little bit more content. Special 2K video from Coat of Arms Museum of Moscow 2 days ago is now live for members. Miss Asi and others who are members, you can choose. You can take the cheapest $1, or hopefully you get the $10 subscription. You'll see a little bit more. Plus you get some emojis that you can use. All that type of little fun. But the main thing I think is, of course, you being part of the community and supporting. Right, we got school over here. Remember this one. As soon as you go away to this direction, that's a super quiet street. That's what I love. And I thought Moscow is busy everywhere, but as soon as I came for the first time in 23 to Moscow, the same day I realized that is not true. You actually are able to, if you just take another route from the main streets, it's gonna get super quiet. Restaurants are packed, guys. This is what I show you always, that people are eating in restaurants daily. All places are packed, and today one table is free. You see? In Russia, people go out daily, or not daily, throughout the week. Throughout the week, people are enjoying, and people, when they go in Russia, when they go to restaurants, they actually take a lot of time. Usually, you know, they order a big, what you call it, a lot of. Oh, is that a metro? They might be building a new metro, by the way. So they're taking a lot. If it's a vodka, it's gonna be a vodka bottle, tea, not a kettle, but I mean the full thing, that type of thing. that's how it works in Russia. And you stay there with your friends or loved ones, and you talk and you have fun, and it's not just about eating. So that is something where you spend a lot of time and enjoy yourself. I think it's great. How about your country, guys? How often people go to restaurants? Because here in big cities, especially, restaurants are open throughout the week and people eat, dine, and enjoy themselves. We're gonna be passing at some point, by the way, Yusupov Park. And Yusupov was, during the Russian Empire, one of the richest men of the Russian Empire. He was close to Romanov family, naturally, and like super rich. His family had even, because Finland was part of Russia, his family had even mansions in Helsinki and all across the Russian Empire. So this is one of the parks over here. Thank you, Barley Blair. I actually see now the amounts, and I'm happy, guys. Welcome everybody, each and everyone. This is a fire station. And we are near in the, you see, this is a normal central area, not the epicenter, but still it's central, and we can go anywhere we like, any direction. There's gonna be so cool. Onwards, if we go and turn left, we can go to Mariinsky Theater. That is cool, but it's maybe like 20 minutes away in the left direction. Really enjoyed Russia and its culture and its people. I'm not sure why our prospective governments can be friends. It's because I think the reason why they are not friends is because different goals. Russia wants to make sure to be even. Well, that's my opinion, based on what I know and read. Russia and understand. Russia wants to be even with you know, bipolar world. Is it bipolar? And the West, under American shadow, wants to be the only ruler. So the world is changing and they're not ready. They're not willing to give up anything. I think that's the one of big reasons. So coming from different perspectives, basically that's the answer. Everybody welcome. Всем привет. В Москве с дорогами все хорошо, да. Ну и в Питере все отлично. Guys, we are in St. Petersburg. Over there is military hospital museum that I filmed. It's on my channel. This is Russia's first train station and the oldest. A month ago we went inside and I showed you the beautiful station. Go check it out. I also have filmed it in, I think it's like 4K or something, but that video is coming up. Check it out, Isaac's Cathedral far in the back. Nightbot. Где Nightbot написал? Right, let's go, guys. Enjoy the beautiful Russia, the greatest country in the world. Making some renovations over here. Here, guys, the most beautiful train station in the world and still working like fully and normally. So welcome everybody. Super Mario, thank you. Now this is St. Petersburg, my friends. Super. That is so awesome. Красота. Круто, да. Everybody, I can speak Russian and English, a little bit Swedish, Finnish. So join the chat. Да, Алексей. Именно так. Гороховая Street is one of the main streets of the original St. Petersburg. It was Nevsky, Гороховая, and, man, the third one. I always forget the third one. Three main streets in the original design of St. Petersburg. Everybody subscribe, push like. Vitebsky, Vitebsky train station, a rare monument to the soldiers of the First World War. Over here. I saw a beautiful also, because I explore also Moscow and the whole Russia. The on Belarus station, that's the station that soldiers from Moscow, coming from Moscow, were going to the front. So Vitebsky was probably also one of those people to travel to the front during the First World War. All right, here we go, guys. Let's go on this side. Everybody push like and write where are you watching this channel, this video from. Please do. I'm gonna let shout out your country. If you want to use super chat, it's even better. These are brand new, actually. No, this is, yeah, these are new trams of St. Petersburg in retro style. I'm gonna block all these idiots. This is the best place in the world. My home, St. Petersburg. Hello, Dubai. USA. What else we got here? Kingman, Arizona. We got Americans in the house. What's up, everybody? Join the chat, push like, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves today in Russia, guys. You can come from London via Istanbul, or via Helsinki like I did, or via Tallinn. I help travelers come to Russia. By the way, this is Russian McDonald's over here. It's all packed. Everything is packed right now. Guys, join everybody. Where are you watching this from? We got Kurdistan. You're not watching, I don't believe. Anyway, what else we got here, guys? Madrid. Hello, hola Madrid. Mexico. That is so awesome. Everybody push like, subscribe. I'm a foreigner traveling to Russia, showing you reality in Russia. Burger King behind me. Boy! Alright guys, so, and what else do we have here? If you want to highlight your comment, use Super Chat USA. St. Petersburg, I love Russia and Russian people. Greetings from Germany and Poland. Fuck New World Order. Wow, that is cool. To Siberia. My dream is to come to Siberia. I just traveled all the way to Orenburg. Oof. There's a new episode series coming out on my channel, 22 days journey across Russia. So next I'm gonna be hopefully going Yekaterinburg to Urals in Siberia. Man, he was running fast. Everybody push like. So how do you like in Russia? I love Russia. I've been coming here for 6.5 years. I have Russian roots, but I never was in Russia until 2016. Then I understood how I was influenced and lied to, even though I understand Russian, etc. And yeah, I understood that this is the place for me. And I've been showing this place around for 6.5 years, since 2019. And the biggest channel with most, not biggest channel maybe, but one of the biggest, content-wise, the biggest. Everybody join the chat, push like. This is St. Petersburg, the northern capital of Russia, cultural capital of Russia. And we are going to see a lot of beauty. This is one place, this entire place is like museum going back in time in a most positive way that I can underline. Okay, subscribe to the channel because I am doing this with all my heart. And yeah, keep on telling me where you're watching this from. It is cool to know. And I maybe go past. All right, everybody, this is awesome. Push like and write where you're watching this from, and yeah, we're gonna have a great time. Indiana, awesome, guys. We got a lot of people from, what is Bharat? Wow. People to run on the street. Well, that's the first one I've seen running so fast during my 10 years in Russia. So not necessarily, but there was a train station nearby, so maybe he was running late. Brooklyn, New York. Hello, Finland, Teemu. Sverige, hur mår du? Frosty from St. Petersburg. Philippines, Bharat again. India, Colombia. We got California, USA. Southern California, Sweden. What else, guys? Germany, was geht ab? Hamburg to Russia only, but you sound Finnish, but maybe that's also a Deutschnamen. Is this Deutsch or the Finnish? California, India. Да, прогулка до Махачкала. Именно так. Texas, Indiana, India, Philadelphia, Краснодар. О, я очень хочу попасть в Краснодар. Awesome, guys. Everybody push like, become a member, become a subscriber already. I filmed so much Russia, the live streams, Moscow. There's a series coming up also, not coming up, going on right now, where I traveled all the way. People used to say that go outside Moscow, there's nothing there. So I went 15 cities outside Moscow in less than 2 weeks, and it was epic. It was absolutely epic. Kaliningrad in the house. I was in Kaliningrad in 2019. Loved it. Want to come back. We got Indonesia, Belgium. Ufa, привет, Ufa. Обожаю Башкортостан тоже. What is Tartaria? Is it Tatarstan? India is Bharat. Okay, got it. Нижний Новгород. Я там не был, но был в Нижней Новгородской области. В Арзамасе. Это было офигенно как класс. Igor, go to Kaliningrad. I will. I want to return. Kaliningrad needs to invite me because I can show Kaliningrad to the people. I also was in Zelenograd, right? The city nearby on the beach in Kaliningrad Oblast. Is it so? Greetings, salutations from California. France, hello France, India, Yakutia, wow. Far away, guys, in Russia. We are in the house, everybody, join in. Природа Башкортостана. Но я на город даже не поехал, потому что я город снимал. I was filming Bashkortostan, Ufa especially. Our people went to that mountain, but I decided to stay and film more of Bashkortostan, of Ufa. But I didn't want to sit like hours in the bus. I valued every minute I was in new cities of Russia. I was in Kazan, Чебоксары, Arzamas, Большое Болдино, Ufa, Orenburg, and then I went my own way to Samara and some other places as well on the way. I also was in a rural village with 40 people living. It's on my channel already, that episode. Bangladesh, Indonesia, Zanzibar. Nevinomusk. Wow, what is that? Это где? Kurdistan. Cleaner and most of the cities. That is true, guys. Most common thing is safety and cleanliness. That the city is doing well. People are orderly. You don't have crazy people. And notice, this city is huge. This is a 7 million population city. So not having, thank God, any crazies, that's something. Love from India, awesome. Does Russia have homeless problem like USA? No, hell no. They are of course homeless, but they are not in the most central places or ganged up to occupy the whole city. Nothing like that, guys, at all. So I pass daily. If I walk around in a city like this or Moscow, you're gonna pass like thousands or not tens of thousands of people, especially if you go, let's say, to Nevsky, where we're going right now. So if you go there, You're gonna pass tens of thousands of people along the way during the hours you're in. You're going to see zero up to maybe one or two people max, but usually zero of that kind. So what does it tell you? Yes, this is Russia. Ah, you're Russian. I am Russian, but I never lived in Russia. I have Finnish roots. I'm from Finland, was born in Soviet Latvia. So I come here as a foreigner, even though I speak Russian, but I speak English and Finnish way better than, not way better, but better than Russian. I never studied Russian, never had Russian surroundings. So basically, I'm just an experienced traveler who feels that this is home. Safety clean. Okay guys, hello Detroit, Michigan. And yeah guys, St. Petersburg is special because anywhere you look, you got tons of historical places, achievements. You got cool restaurants. People not eating out anymore, even though the people are inside. Everybody join the chat. No, there is no hemp shops in Russia. You need me. Check, funny name. You need, in brackets, me. You need me. Greetings from Kazakhstan. Awesome. I had the chance to go to Kazakhstan, but I hope I'm going to have it later. Check it out. Awesome. Arbuz and melons, watermelons and melons, funny melons. That is cool. You got people from Caucasus working usually these shops, which is pretty cool. Привет. In your opinion, what's the best Russian beer? Man, I like beer, but I'm not like a good beer drinker, right? And I would say I like the very basic Soviet beer, Zhigulyevskaya beer. It's the very basic, and it's the cheapest. You can get a beer for 60 cents in dollars, and in Russian neighborhoods, not in the city, but in Russian districts. And we're gonna go maybe today and I'll show you my districts where I live. And in Russian cities, in districts, neighborhoods, you have in bigger, well, usually they're big city, big apartment buildings, and they have many multiple special like draft beer kiosks where you can get fresh beer, and that fresh beer, takeaway beer, costs basically the same price almost as in canned ones, but it's fresh. You know guys, the fresh beer is always better. So you can get like a liter of beer freshly straight out of a tap for, if it's Russian Zhiguli, maybe for less than $2. Зайчик на английском, говори на русском для завоза. Не понял. More to this video. Thank you so much, Malina. Спасибо за поддержку. Alright, we're in the house. This is 5 углов. This is 5 corners. And this is one of my favorite restaurants, by the way. Georgian restaurant. It's a chain. Hacho и Puri. It's really good. And we're gonna go through, I don't know where to go. Maybe it's go forward actually this time. But this here is, I think it's one of the thinnest buildings in St. Petersburg. Hello, Syra. Hello. Say hello, Moscow. No, St. Petersburg. I was 2 days ago in Moscow. Check it out. This is one of the popular locations to film. Right here. Over there is, by the way, Fontanka River. We're gonna pass it later on. I'm gonna keep you walking here. So guys, is it Monday or Tuesday? Hacho и Puri, да. Соли видит. I don't know what's that, but I think it's some shit. Anyways, guys, over here is restaurant streets Rubinstein. Hello from Perm, Пермь. Я очень хочу попасть в Пермь тоже, знаете. Еще не бывал. The most east that I've gone is Ufa, and going south, Orenburg. but it's basically in line. But I want to go, you know, next one would be Yekaterinburg, Chelyabinsk, Perm. That's what I want to see. Материться можно, если это типа не перебор. Alright guys, here we go. This is 5 corners, check it out. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 corners, that's what's the name comes from. Where is the bear? Right guys, so this is the street that goes through hold up, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go through this. I want to show you the Vladimirskaya church, which is very beautiful. I'm gonna show you that. And guys, remember, you can support me with a super chat. There's been a lot of people watching, not a single super chat. And you've seen more interesting stuff that you could imagine. Now, during these times, my channel, I think, is doing a very good job showing you reality, normal people, you know, something that many might not want you to see, because they say Russians are bad, everything is bad, Russian culture is bad. So, and we tell them, go F yourselves. Why is people asking about the weather? Just Google it. It's fine, guys. We need to have a discussion. Discussion is good. So check it out, this amazing beauty right here. Amazing, amazing beauty. Yeah, you can send me. I will personally bring it to her and get myself kicked the S out of me by this guy. Answer comments or super chat. I do answer. Sorry, there's hundreds of people and there's only one. There's no moderators here, no nothing. So be respectful. And if you use super chat, then I actually can see your comments. Otherwise, it runs through, and I'm not watching the screen. I'm watching this beauty around me, and from time to time, I watch the screen as well. Ask super chat. No, it's not wild. It's the same why people say remember to subscribe. Wild. I don't know which babushka videos you've been watching, but that's totally normal in the YouTube sphere or any sphere, TikTok and whatnot. Привет из Финляндии, привет. Mitä Suomi? How much for, hold up, there's too many. How much for night out including food in St. Petersburg? If you want to live super large and get super hammered with shots and drinks, $100 tops, but I mean like way too much. Eating, restaurant, if you eat at restaurant with a beer, one warm beer with a starter and let's say a beer, it would be around $15 up to max $20. After that, you can count, you know, drinks. Beer costs like $3 to $4. Shots, same thing, around 300. Depends if it's local or not. Sometimes it can be 200 if it's like some other alcohol. So yeah, night out, 100 tops if you live in large. Yes, Shura, впереди Vladimirskaya, yes. And also the tower, I always tell you guys, one of the best or the best tower, observation tower, is very little known. This tower on Vladimirskaya. Duman, I think we're gonna see some. We're going, everybody's going that direction, so you see backs. This is St. Petersburg, my friends. Давайте, yes, push likes, make it 200, everybody. Давай. Man, it's starting to rain. It's starting to rain, and it's not a good thing. It's raining on and off throughout the day, guys, all the time. If you don't like this propaganda, maybe you can go to the planet Anus. Какой после дождя? Тут до и после дождя, тут и во время дождя. I'm going before rain, after the rain, and during the rain. It's that type of weather, guys. Right, guys, here we go. We need to push. Oh God, it's super rainy. I'm gonna put my video. Anyways, let me show you this beauty right here. Beautiful, right? Yeah, soldiers. And guys, check it out. That's the metro station, red line, Vladimirskaya, and this is Vladimirskaya Sabor. Cathedral. Really beautiful. And here we go. We are walking. I think this is, man, what's the street's name? Vladimirskaya Prospect or what? Something like that. What time? Малина, мы достали, получили 200. Hello, Sabrina. It's rain, that's why it's depressing. I don't know, it's not depressing at all. I love this. I don't like the being cold and wet, but you know, it's all right. Everybody join the chat. We are gonna see something else. Already 15 to 9. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. So we can always walk on this quiet street, side streets. But because we are live and I'm working for you guys, even though there's no super chats, god damn it, I'm showing you more busy streets. I prefer quiet streets where I can be, you know, thinking about life and all. But here, I'm choosing these big prospects. Prospect is in Russian means avenue. Prospect. And guys, there's few different, I can clearly notice living in the West that there are clearly some, you know, Western propaganda campaigns going on. Meaning, for example, clearly based on the chats, I can see that there's some kind of a rumors about gas. So now everybody says, go check out the gas stations. There's no gas, there's huge lines. That is total bullshit, like total. Guys, it's like saying you wearing red jacket, I'm gonna tell you, you don't have any jacket. So that's type of bullshit. And what else? And then we have, Brian, I'm gonna answer you in a bit. Then what else? Before that was the thing that that foreigners coming to Russia that they're gonna be mobilized, which is total bullshit. The only way to be mobilized if you have a residency here and you want to do it yourself.
That's correct.
Ah,
That's correct.
who are you?
I'm from Russia.
На русском?
Да.
Здравствуйте.
Ну, у тебя неплохо получается.
Спасибо.
Мне пришлось идти
Да?
до
Тут
тебя.
еще этого, с опозданием.
Да, я думал, что ты...
Можно снимать?
А?
Снимать можно тебя?
Разумеется.
А то...
Да. Я думал, ты идешь, либо это вообще вчерашняя запись.
Нет, прямой. Там написано прямой.
У тебя приличный pronunciation.
Thank you.
Где вы обучались? В Канаде?
Не, я нигде в Финляндии учился. Но я сам музыку, рэп делал, я сам все.
Я тоже музыкант, я пианист.
А, супер.
Да, и я шел, думаю, смотрю канал.
Ну.
И думаю, что вот идут товарищи. Думаю, надо догнать товарища.
Ну.
И вот, я все-таки смог тебя догнать.
Да, и сейчас вы на стриме.
Окей, это очень удобно.
Да, я больше всего Россию снимаю, наверное, больше, чем те, кто живут тут.
Ой,
Мне там посмотрите, там подпишитесь, там
Да.
дофига всего.
да, я уже взглянул.
Да,
Ты молодец.
Я помогаю, чтобы стереотипы разломать, всякую фейк-ньюс отправить. Вот сейчас говорят про...
Окей.
Я только что как раз говорил, что это газа, бензина нету в России. Это новая, я даже не знаю, из
Это
Финляндии.
фатальная ошибка.
Да-да, но все так говорят. Сейчас это горячая тема, боты распространяют.
Ну,
И я говорю, как вот какая-то фишка.
в Финляндии, в Хельсинки, например, бензин стоит дорого. 2 евро за литр.
Ну, сейчас меньше уже, но было больше 2,5.
Было 2,5, да.
Сейчас уже 1,6,
Ну, окей.
ну, тоже дорого.
Ну,
А
у
тут
нас
60.
пока потерпим.
Сейчас,
Потерпим.
ну, поднялся немножко, да. Ну, что дальше такое бывает?
Окей. Окей,
Всё.
luck to you.
Всё.
Luck to you.
Спасибо.
Окей.
Как звали?
Daniel.
Daniel.
My name
Всё.
is Daniel.
Всего хорошего.
Okay. Luck to you.
All right, guys. Sorry, guys. So yeah, we spoke about Russia in general. He was living here, so he catched me to be, to make sure, and he was like, "Hey, you're doing a good job." So yeah, guys, this is where we are. Everybody, that was Daniel. He is a musician playing piano. Like, yeah, etc. You're going to Neva. Right now, I'm going to what is it called? Nevsky. Like always, but I think we might take a break. We just might. Massachusetts in the house. Да, не, молодец. Человеку понравилось, рядом где-то гулял, решил выйти, все такое бывало. А знаете, you know what, guys, by the way, he's Russian, right? But I saw one time I was in live stream and I went to I was drinking. I went to a quiet courtyard. In St. Petersburg, you have super cool courtyards. They call wells. Well courtyards. Thank you, Vietnamese style, for your super chat. Keep it up. Thank you so much. How do you say in Vietnamese? Thank you. Thank you, Vietnamese style, for your super chat. And yeah, I went to a cold, let's hope the lady doesn't kill me, quiet well, and I was sitting here. And he catched me, and he came from Colombia. The man came from Colombia, and yeah, we talked about together, we went drinking, etc. But he came from Colombia, and he actually said, which felt so nice to me, that I was big influence of him coming from Colombia for 3 months. Colombians get 3-month visa to Russia, 3 months in Russia. And yeah, and he also told me that his city had a Russian as a mayor in Colombia. So yeah. How much is 5 liter of petrol? Yeah, well, 1 liter is around 60 cents. Prices is normal, guys. 60 cents, euros, maybe 70 cents in dollars. From Canada, thank you for showing us beautiful city. Thank you so much. This is the greatest place in the world. Moscow is maybe different, in a different way, maybe even more impressive, but it doesn't have maybe the spirit that St. Petersburg. It depends what you like want in a city. Every Russian city has a special, different, feeling. Right, I'm sorry, Vietnamese style, if you answered, I missed. Come on. Come on. All right, thank you so much. That's cool. Guys, if you want to use Super Chat, you can do it easily with a message. That is so cool. Peter Erickson, bye-bye. I don't think telling prices of gasoline is politics. And I can actually do whatever I want, but yeah, no politics for sure. Food courts, yeah, there's a Nevsky shopping mall, Nevsky, which is, I think, better than Galleria. But I'm going to go somewhere. So guys, I'm gonna restart the stream, so thanks for joining. I'm gonna restart the stream, come back to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I see you in a bit, okay? This is the greatest city in the world, and this is Greatest Igor on YouTube. Malina and everybody, I'm gonna come back and do a new stream, okay? Давайте. My view is based on living in the West and feeling well and coming here often as that I actually feel that I'm living here. But so, all right, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Let's see. Actually, let's hold off for a while. Yeah.